Hi, my name is Jonas and I'm from Dania Accounting, and today we're out in beautiful Copenhagen Harbor on a nice summer day, and I want to share with you the different types of company structures that you can choose between when you want to incorporate a business in Denmark. So up until the 9th of April 2019, you had the option of choosing either between a sole proprietorship, you had a limited liability company that was called an IBS, and you had a limited liability company called APS. So after the 9th of April, what happened was that they decided to cancel the IBS option so that you no longer have that as an opportunity. That leaves you with either a sole proprietorship or an APS. Why should you choose a sole proprietorship over an APS? Well, it's a good question. If you are starting a new business and you're not sure whether or not that business will be sustainable, if you're not sure if it's something that you want to continue with, then the benefits of a sole proprietorship is that it's very easy to open, it's very easy to close. The downside is that you have full liability, meaning that should you get a lot of business, should you have many clients, then also you will have a lot of liability. As a sole proprietor, you're liable with all your personal wealth, all your personal bank accounts, your house, your car, everything that you own, you're liable for. Choosing a limited liability company instead will isolate your liability into the company. The minimum required equity capital for an APS is 40,000 Danish kroner, and that means that your maximum liability is 40,000 kroner should anything go wrong. If you would face a lawsuit, a bankruptcy, then I think that your spouse, your wife, would be very happy that you had a limited liability of 40,000 kroner instead of having to sell your private house, your car, and everything that your family has worked hard to get. So that's a big go for the limited company. The downside of the limited is that it's actually very difficult to close. It typically takes 6 to 9 months to close a limited liability company. The administrative cost is also much higher, meaning the cost for accounting, cost for annual report, etc. So again, if you're not really sure if you want to be a businessman full-time, if you're not sure if your product or your service will sell, then we usually recommend to start off as a sole proprietor, and when you feel confident that you're on the right path, then make the conversion to a limited liability company. The only thing that you should be aware of is that if you do the conversion from sole proprietorship to limited after the business goes very well, then you could face some taxation issues. So if you feel, this is what I want to do, then you definitely should start considering to convert into a limited liability company. If you need help incorporating either the sole proprietorship or a limited company, then we are more than happy to help. In order for us to move forward with the incorporation, we will need from you a few basic details, like company name. You will need a company address in Denmark. We also will need some ID from you. And we've made a list of everything we need, which you will find here on the website. So go through the list, collect all the information we need, and then send me an email. My name is Jonas, and you can email me on jonas@daniaaccounting.com. Should you have any questions, you're always welcome to give me a call on +45 26 27 77 77, and I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you for watching.